How are you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We have given this is question 6. Then says two gears. It's in match. Have two gears is in match. Have 50 teeth and thin teeth, 10 teeth respectively. Two gears are in match, meaning that two gears are matching. We have two gears are matching. So respective the input torque at the pinion you've given there is 30 Newton meter. Then the modulus of gear is 5. We have that. Those are gears which are matching. We'll have that there. Alright, so given 6.1 says calculate the pitch center diameter of both gears. Alright. I can call this first gear. Let me call this gear. Can say this is a gear A. This one with 10 teeth, it's gear B. Alright. So I can say we know that PCD can say of gear A is equal, we know that, to the modulus multiplied by its gear of what? Of gear A. These values, they must correspond there. Alright, that is our equation. So we want PCD of gear A. We know the modulus is 5. We are given there 5 multiplied by 50. What will be that? We know this is 250 millimeter. That is our PCD of gear A. Now let's find the PCD of gear what? Gear B. Now we'll have modulus multiplied by the gear B. We have 5 multiplied by 10. Now we know this will be 50 millimeter. Alright, that is what we have there, 50 millimeter. We are done with those PCDs of what? Of the gear. So 6.2 says the output torque. They want the output torque. Alright, all I know that uh you must know this equation that says they want the output torque. We know that gear ratio, if you recall, gear ratio must be equals to the output torque divide by input torque. Alright, it's output over input torque. Are we together? So how can we get we want now the output torque? That means if I make the output torque, I'll multiply that. That means will be gear ratio multiplied by input torque there. This will be output. We'll have that output torque. They said we should calculate it. So have to find the gear ratio. The gear ratio we know that will be the bigger gear over the smaller gear, the one that is driving 50 divided by that smaller one, which is 10. Then this gear ratio, the driving over the driven, there will have 5 into 1. Alright, that will be the gear ratio, because the answer here, when you punch this, you know you'll have this to be 5, but we know the same as 5 into 1. So but we'll consider what? 5. So we know that the gear ratio here will be 5 What about the input torque we've been given there? They said it's what? It's 30. So multiply this by 30. Then we'll have now our output torque. Therefore, when you multiply there, our output torque, we have to multiply those twos. Then we'll find out T out will be equals to 5 multiplied by 30. We know this will give us our 150 Newton meter. The torque is measured in Newton meter there. All right, so we have that. So we go to 6.3. Says the tangential force on both gears. That means both on pinion and wheel. All right, we have the pinion. That means also have the wheel there. Yeah, we have two things there. So we want to find the radial. All right, the tangential force there. So we have that 6.3 there. Where we've given, let's check. We know for in case, let's calculate for pinion or rider. Let's have it for rider. Let me just have this for the wheel. For the wheel, we have to calculate the tangential. You know the formula of the tangential. We know that the torque must be equals to the tangential force multiplied by the PCD divided by 2. Alright, that is what we have there. But they said one the tangential will make it the subject. We'll multiply this side by 2. Then I divide by this. Then FT will simply equals to 2 multiplied by torque there. Then divide by PCT. So that is what we'll have there. So the wheel, I can say, is the one of it's up to you which one you choose to be a wheel. I'll just say it's the one of 50 teeth. You can choose the 50 teeth. Anyways, because it did not specify, that means the pinion will be the one of 10 teeth. Will be the one of the of those teeth. The of that talk. Remember, now we're focusing on the what we're doing there. Okay, it's fine, even if let me not use let me cancel this so that we won't confused, because we have the talk there. This is not a tips, it's a talk we took it. So that is a talk. I can just use that output talk anyways. For the first gear, I have that FT must be equals to 2 multiplied by that torque, output torque, divided by its PCT. Its PCT. Alright, because I've said this, I will decide to be the one of the 50 teeth. What was the PCT of the, that means this PCT of A. Okay, tangential force of gear A. We can start with that because I've named my gears A and B, isn't it? So I know that we did have the PCT of gear A, which is 250. Divide that by, I want to use that to be in what? In meters. I will divide by 1000. That means this will be simply 0.25. Then let me punch this on my calculator. What will I have now? What will I have? So I'll have our ft there. Of these will multiply, we divide by 0.25, will approximately will obtain 1200 Newton. That is what you have obtained. Then let's find now, because we have used PCT of A. Now we'll use the PCT of what? Of PCT of B. PCT of B, which paper we know that is 50. When we divide that will be 0.05 meter. Let's use that one. So the same equation already, now we've simplified the equation. The difference that we can change, we can only use what we will change here. We'll simply say for the opinion, we know that I can say ft is the same already. We did the subject will be 2 multiplied by t, torque divided by PCT. That PCT will be here. We have there now B. So we have 2. What would that torque? The inlet torque there, whereby the torque there, it was the inlet PCT. We have just shown that that will be 0.05. Punch these, then we obtain these to be it will be the same anyways, be 12001 Newton. All right, tangential force there, it is the same anyways then. So let's check now. 6.4 says the radial force. 6.4, we want the radial force. All right, what is the radial force? The radial force Fr is given by Ft multiplied by tan theta. All right, whereby we have Fr, Ft, we know that the torque there is one is the one that we have anyway. Ft there, tangential, it's a radial force is equal to tangential force multiplied by tan theta. Already we have the tangential is 1200 multiplied by our tan. The angle now, the angle we know that we'll use 20 is normal. We'll simply use our 20 degrees. So this will be 436,76 Newton. That is our radial force. All right, so we have 6.5. We should calculate now. What we have to determine now. What do we have to determine? The normal force on both gears. All right. How do we have the normal force? Fn. You want the normal force reaction. We know that normal force reaction must be tangential force divided by cos theta. That is our formula. Then we know that our tangential force, it was 1200 divided by cos 20 degrees is always. Then we have our tangential force now. Our normal reaction, or the normal force, the normal reaction simply be 1277 Newton. That is what we'll have there. So that is it in this video. Thank you for watching. If it's your first time watching my video, do not forget to subscribe and click the notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I post the new video.